Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ezra, if you don't already know. And kings and queens, I got some news for you. Let's get into that. So in the previous video, we delved in a little bit about self-identity and personal worth. So what exactly is identity? I mean, it's your identification. How people can identify you. They can be your traits, your persona, fingerprints, all that stuff. Who are you? Do you know? Because I don't. Hopefully by the end of the video, we'll be able to have a deeper understanding of ourselves. Many of us got lost or hijacked identities. A lot of us don't know who we are, and this based on, you know, growing up, or sometimes we listen to what people say. You might be with people that say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Then eventually you start to believe it, when these times, these wasn't even your thoughts anywhere. Story makers. Say for example, a flower is in like a dark environment. It get no direct sunlight, it get no nutrients or water or nothing. Eventually that's gonna wither and die. However, if you were to put that same flower in, I don't know, like a garden where direct sunlight, it was raining so often and it got nurtured, eventually it's gonna bloom up and grow. You know what I'm trying to say? And we need to be like that. We need to value ourselves enough to put ourselves in an environment, lock certain people off that are gonna taint us, because by the end of the day you have to keep your energies pure. And there are a lot of soulfishes. A soulfish is basically people who pretend they're someone else when they're not, and they exploit you just for their personal gain. And that happens a lot in society, you see. People say they love you, however they're not willing to nurture you. What they want to do is exploit and finesse all the good attributes to you. I believe we're all royalty, like I said, hence why I refer to all of you guys as kings and queens.
Hey, listen!
I don't know who needs to hear this, but we're not entitled to nothing in this world. A lot of us got victim mentality, like beat us up, oh why me, I can't do this, it's not meant to be, the odds are against me. That's what you're accepting. By the end of the day, this is Sparta! Pattern up, and we need to fight for what's ours. The struggle builds character, and when you get there you'll appreciate it more. Once you know your worth, you're not going to settle for less. Because by the end of the day, if you want to grow up to feel unfulfilled, to feel like, oh, they didn't reach their purpose and stuff like that. In my previous job, I used to talk to so many older people, like 20 years older, blah, blah, blah. They used to always, when they always needed help, they used to always come to me. And obviously, I was young and like that. I always had the mentality of, you know what, like, I'm going to help people, innit? By the end of the day, I looked at it like, we're a body. Regardless whether I'm the feet or the toenails, we all play our part. Once one of the parts are severed, then the body eventually will collapse. Anyway, yeah, the guy would ask me for help. I used to help him all the time. But when we used to get an argument, he'd be like, oh, you're a little boy, blah, blah, blah. And these times, he used to always ask me for help. What I'm saying is that by the end of the day, you have to reach a certain point in your life where you're content and you're happy with who you are. You're not going to fold or compromise or even degrade yourself for anyone's expenses. You know what I'm trying to say? Because by the end of the day, people love to judge and they like to criticize, but once you have a surety in yourself, then whatever people say, they're not even going to tear you down or deter you, because by the end of the day, a lot of people don't know you. Even the first 15 minutes of meeting someone, that's an illusion. Your imagination. A lot of people reckon that employees, they look out the first 10 seconds and they can kind of see your imagination, whether you're, you know, a worker. Your imagination. That's foolishness. By the end of the day, that's all prejudice. And naturally, as human beings, we are prejudiced. We see something we don't like, we automatically judge someone. But it's not even about that, because by the end of the day, we're all on the same level and we all got different stories and we all handle stuff differently. We just need to take time and proper, you know, find ourselves. And once we find ourselves and love ourselves, then we're able to nurture other people. Your parents see one segment of you, your friends, your family, and we're not going to fully understand who we are. But until we start to learn about ourselves and start to nurture ourselves, then we can elevate. Because people always scream for change, but however, change starts at home. A lot of people do not want to change themselves. Like, by the end of the day, if you're ignorant, that's your fault. We're in an age where literally knowledge is abundant. Like, there's books, there's stuff on the internet. If you want to learn something, you can always do that, you know what I'm saying? But we hold ourselves back because we feel like, oh, we're not good enough. it's gonna take too long, blah blah. A lot of people, we just want to take the short route down life, but by the end of the day, it's short. And are you really gonna get fulfillment and enjoyment? You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, life is like a battle. You can either rise to the face of adversity, or you can fall. So the other day, I was just on Reddit, then I thought to myself, you know what, how do we measure someone's value? So I decided to put a subreddit, and I had someone who said to me that right now we live in a monetary society and people are basically valued by their skill sets. It's true, you know. We have a misconception when it comes to value. Like, we deem people worthy based on their status, their attributes and stuff like that, but that's not true. Only us as an individual can determine how precious we are. If you really want to think about it, money is sustainable. Money you can always rebuild. Money you can always print money. Money is abundance. However, a person's life is so precious because once that person's life is gone, then you can't replace that. You will never find another person. That person basically extinct. That person is rare. So us as people, we just need to remember that everyone's life is valuable. We as human beings need to take accountability for our behavior and actions. If we're not where we need to be, don't get me wrong, there's certain factors that might deter us, but if we're accepting that, then that's our fault. And we need to be bare mindful of our action, because we live in a distorted environment where certain stuff will be deemed as credible or good and normal when it's not normal. Like, people dying every day, that should not be normal. People wasting their life going to jail, that should not be normal. But it's one of them ones where we don't know our worth. That's why we're easily manipulated and influenced, you know what I'm trying to say? By the end of the day, we have to get what's ours. And you need to ask yourself, what exactly do you want? What exactly do you want? So you choose for yourself. I haven't got a PhD when it comes to philosophy or nothing, but these are just my thoughts based on my experience. So guys, obviously there's going to be a part 3 to this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And comment as well. Like, let me know your thoughts, whether you agree or you disagree. Last video, we had 200 views within a couple of days, so thank you guys. Shout out to you. I really appreciate that. We need to get this message around, and someone need to hear that. Please guys, do the right thing and holla at your boy, yeah? So peace, we out. Thank you for watching my video. Like, comment and subscribe. I'll be watching.